We now return to the White House press briefing for whatever the fuck the president is about to say. Folks, believe me, I sucked it. I sucked it so good. I gave him that sloppy toppy, as the kids would say. Believe me, he didn't even see it coming. That's what they're telling me. Welcome back to the Short News Podcast. My name is Alex Mador. We're here with a very, very special, wet and sloppy one for you. I am so sorry. That's disgusting. But I want to say a lot of things have happened since the last time we've spoken. It's been less than a week, and here I am, ready to give you some more current events because, wow, what a fucking eventful weekend. Let me tell you how my fucking weekend went. Anyways, got off of work on Thursday, as I do. Friday, Saturdays, I'm generally off, and I was very, very much looking forward to that. So I went home. I took an edible, something I don't do very often because it hits me very hard. I sat down, started kicking in sometime in the night, and I'm thinking, wow, now is the ideal time for me to open my phone and doom scroll like I like to do. So I opened Facebook threads or Instagram threads or meta threads or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The first thing I see is how the president sucked off the other president. Folks, what the fuck? So allegedly, to Jeffrey Epstein, we know who that is. People familiar with financier Jeffrey Epstein and all of his marvelous misadventures that he's had? I'm sorry, we should not be calling this the marvelous misadventures of Jeffrey Epstein, but that's exactly what he's been into. Anyways, people are saying that they want the Epstein files to finally come out, to finally be released to the public, unseal the documents. What do you have to hide, President Trump? All of that. Well, we seem to know a little bit more about what he might be wanting to hide because it's no longer fucking hidden. As per Jeffrey Epstein's own jeevacation@gmail.com Gmail account, this man was using Gmail for his crimes, by the way. Donald Trump allegedly sucked off Bill Clinton. Now, yes, this may sound like a fan fiction that was written by Stephanie Meyer prior to her Twilight days, but I assure you, this is from the predator of all predators himself, Jeffy E, E vacation. G vacation, man. We know the guy. Come on. As per Epstein's emails, a lot of things are coming to surface. He said that Donald Trump knew all about the girls. The girls on his island, in his house, the ones that Jeffrey was trafficking. He's saying, yeah, Donald Trump was there, and he knew all about what the fuck I was doing. He loved it. There was a time I had all these underage girls at my house. Not mine. Jeffrey said this. At this party. They're all in swimsuits. Donald Trump walked into a glass door, nose first, left a nose print. Back in the day. That's how much of a dog this man is. A sick fucking dog. And that's our president. Turns out, as per Epstein's emails, Bill Clinton was never even on the fucking island, dude. Yeah, he was like a regular customer on the plane. Bill probably knew a lot of shit, let's be real. But the irony in A, Bill Clinton never being on the island, and B, getting his dick sucked by Donald Trump. Dude! And then Trump was on the island all the fucking time. Trump was president saying, I don't know the guy. I don't know Jeffrey Epstein. I haven't seen him in 15 years. Epstein's in his emails like, dude, I saw him last fucking week on Thanksgiving. He spent Thanksgiving on the fucking island with me. The craziness that is occurring here in front of us. I'm dumbfounded by all of this. And it just keeps getting better because so Epstein's emails, he says something to, I don't remember who it was, like Rumsfeld or something, like ask Putin if he has the picture of Trump blowing Bubba. Now, Bubba is the nickname of Bill Clinton. As some of you are just finding out, some of us already knew, but it's also the name of Ghislaine Maxwell's horse, allegedly. So You pick your poison. You pick however you want this to go. In your mind, either Trump sucked off a president or he sucked off a horse. Which one do you prefer? Either way, it's hilarious. And that guy, wow. All I can say is wow. Because Donald Trump has spent his entire public-facing career trying to get people to believe that he's this strong, manly, straight man who is the most powerful guy ever. And now all people are doing is joking about the fact that he was allegedly on his knees, sucking off President Clinton, playing Clinton's saxophone like it's a fucking jazz recital. All right? Are we all on the same page here? Let me paint you a picture here. Allegedly, one American president used another American president's penis as a prototype for the Dune popcorn bucket. And we're all just supposed to go to work tomorrow. Like nothing fucking happened. This is the circus that we are living in now. You thought it was crazy before? You thought Stormy Daniels and grab him by the pussy was bad? How about suck Bill Clinton on the cock? That's where we're at now, folks. Believe me. Am I yelling? I'm sorry for raising my voice. I'm dumbfounded. I'm in disbelief. I'm dumbstruck. I'm all kinds of shit, folks. Like, wow. I thought it was going to be all kinds of eyes wide shut type of stuff, sacrifices, blood stuff, a bunch of stuff with kids. Don't get me wrong, there's still stuff with kids in there. We don't have the full files. We just have his emails, 20,000 of them, by the way. But holy shit, I have never seen this many people turn against somebody at one time over something so funny, and the MAGA people turning against Donald Trump right now over the fact that he might be gay. Like, he might have done some gay shit. Like, they don't care about the pedophilia, they don't care about the affairs, the alleged rapes of women, but Donald Trump may have stuck to cock? Hell no. That's it. That's not my president anymore. People are burning their MAGA hats, dude. Because Donald Trump may have done some gay shit. The president may have sucked a little dick. Who among us has not sucked a little dick? Okay? Not defending the guy for all the other shit. But, folks, that's not the fucking damning thing. It's hilarious that his supporters are like, well, listen, I could do with the pedophilia. That's fine. Who among us has not wanted to sleep with our daughter's friends? I'm not saying that. I am saying that, but that's what the middle-aged Trump supporters were saying, trying to defend their guy. Who amongst us, right? But now, if they're going to defend him, who amongst us hasn't sucked off Bill Clinton? Or hasn't wanted to, You think Hillary could do it better? That's what I'm hoping he does. He comes out and just doubles, triples the fuck down. Yeah, I sucked some cock. I sucked Bill Clinton's cock. What the fuck are you going to do about it, folks? Believe me. You think Hillary was going to do it? You think Hillary was doing a good job? I don't think so, folks. Hillary had too much self-worth and too much teeth. That's what she's saying. That's what she was telling me, folks. And thinking about, maybe that's why he ran against her. It was two people, two Eskimo brothers. He's coming on there honestly, I don't think Hillary could have done it. I don't think Hillary could do it like I can. And I think Bill knows it. Bill knows. He knows how warm my mouth is, and it's waiting for him. Just a scorned lover. Two scorned lovers. That was the 2016 election. Imagine. That was the subtext underneath it all. He's out there like, she'll be in jail. But behind his brain or whatever is back there, whatever he's got in his head, I'm going to lock you up so me and Bill can be safe. He's calling Bill after the fucking election. Like, it's safe now, Bill. I'm going to lock her up. It's going to be safe for us. We don't have to hide our love anymore, Bill. And Bill the whole time is just like, listen, I never thought that gay marriage would ever even be legal. I called Obama and begged him not to do it. I was like, Obama, please, don't tell Hillary. Hillary's going to know. She's going to kill me. There's one thing to get head from a woman, but Hillary's going to be really mad that I think that a man can get better head than her. Who amongst us has not thought that Hillary Clinton probably doesn't give good head? I don't know. Listen, I'm not judging. I mean, I'm judging, but I'm not judging the gay part, judging the hiding it part. I'm judging the fact that this man has spoken so poorly. I'm talking about Donald. This man has spoken so poorly about the Clintons for the last decade. But it turns out he sucked one of them off. He sucked one half of that operation off. Probably put a lot of neck into it, too. I'm sorry for the image. But if I had to picture it, you have to as well. All right? Believe me, nobody wants to. That's what they're telling me. People are saying, it's so bad. It's so bad, but it's so good. Because the irony, the hypocrisy, this man has cosplayed as the most masculine guy in the world for way too long, for almost as long as he's wanted to be the main character on the planet. And it's like, all right, dude, you wanted to be the main character on the planet. Now everybody's talking about you sucking dick. Congratulations. You played yourself. And I also want to congratulate Donald Trump on a more serious note for being the first LGBTQ president. Like, hey, man, busting barriers. We see it, man. We see it. It's not easy. It's probably very hard. I wanted to be the first LGBTQ president, but you know what? Now I don't have to run in, 5 years or whatever. You did it, Donald. You saved America. He hasn't even acknowledged it. All he said is like, it's the Epstein Democrat hoax. It's all Democrats on there. Believe me, why are they not investigating Hillary Clinton? Because, dude, you've given more head to Hillary's husband than Hillary has. Probably, allegedly, possibly, maybe. I'm a believer. This has been better than Zoloft. I'm going to be real, too. Like, the seasonal depression was starting to kick in really bad. And medication's expensive, folks. But presidential sex scandals are free. And I'm very happy about that. If you would have told me a week ago that I wouldn't want to kill myself anymore because I would be laughing way too hard about Donald Trump's dick-sucking abilities and who he sucked off, I'd probably tell you you're a fucking liar and that this isn't fair to me. But here we are, right? It's better than antidepressants. It's better than drugs. Like, I feel like in some weird fever dream, and I'm gonna wake up. But it turns out this is very fucking real. And then there's all the questions, like follow-up questions, that come with this whole scenario that allegedly happened, such as, do we think that it was gentle and with eye contact, or do we think that Clinton was skull-fucking the guy? I mean, that's a very important question to ask here, and I'm gunning for that Pulitzer. Why, also? Like, was this a hazing thing? It feels like a hazing thing. It's like, okay, Donald, do you want to get on the pedophile island with all the underage kids? Then you gotta suck Bill Clinton's dick. Because listen, fraternities do all kinds of shit like this. There's a lot of former college students out there have sucked some dick to get into a fraternity. It's the same type of program. They're all predators and frats. Same fucking deal. You gonna tell me it's not? It is. So, like, I don't know. I think a lot of these things, let's say, like secret societies, sex traffickers, some of them might go hand in hand, organized crime, there's hazing involved. So I think what we're seeing here, especially if there's photos, it's not only hazing, but we're looking at potential blackmail. And a lot of people have been saying that they believe, their theory, due to Epstein's Mossad connections, as well as his multiple passports and the mystery of how he made all of his money, that he was a government asset for multiple governments, and that his job was to blackmail powerful, important people to get policy changes put into play. He talks about how Donald Trump was going to be in his control because of the damning information that he had on Donald Trump from all of the times that Trump had attended his pedophile parties. It turns out, allegedly, Jeffy's parties were his blackmailing farm. They were a way for him to get control over all of these people under the smokescreen or guise or temptation of doing these horrible things with kids that these rich and powerful people love doing because they're so rich and fucking powerful and fucking greedy and lacking empathy that the only thing left for them to do is fucking crush the fucking everything, the lives, the psyches, the self-worth of these innocent fucking kids. I'm sorry for swearing, but this is what we're dealing with here. And I want to make it clear that I'm not at all praising Jeffrey Epstein for what he did, because he was using children. Sure, he was blackmailing these horrible, powerful people, but Jeffrey seemed to be all about the pedophile game too, enough to have trafficked these people, these kids. None of this is good. None of these people involved were good. Hell, I'm even on the fence about Michael Wolff after seeing his name in these emails. And I thought he was a great author. He wrote some damning fucking pieces about some shitty fucking world leaders such as Trump, right? Some biographical pieces that are very damning about like Elon Musk, right? But it's like, okay, you were able to get close with Elon because both of you are buddy-buddy with Jeffrey Epstein. So I don't really like Michael Wolff either. I don't really trust him, frankly. And I don't think that I should. I think anybody that knew Jeff, they should be on the naughty list. Sorry, the holidays are coming. You know what that means. Let's talk about Alex's list of holiday shopping tech gifts that you should buy for your... Remember we used to do shit like that? No, listen, we're talking about Epstein right now. I'm in my car, finding a parking spot, because I don't want my roommate to hear me talking about this shit. He can hear it afterward. That's fine. I don't care about that. It's just like when I'm doing it, I get very uncomfortable. It's like the feeling I get being in the same workplace as an ex. Not that that's happening, but anywho, I so dumbfounded. I'm at a loss for words here. I want this to be funnier, and maybe I'll try this in a little bit. I gotta get some new batteries for this thing anyways, but we'll be right back after some select messages from our sponsors, if we have any.
We know there are times where you want to be in the mood and ready for your special someone. Erectile dysfunction medication has been around for years and has helped so many men regain their confidence in the bedroom. But what about when you don't want your chub to pop? Like during indoor class lectures, hanging out with your grandma, hanging out at your grandma's funeral, or seeing Andrew Garfield in a movie and having to convince your girlfriend you definitely aren't attracted to him. If this is the case for you, then it's time to talk to your doctor about trying No Boner Riva, the newest anti-erection medication for the embarrassed and aroused man on the go. Tired of having to explain to that girl in English class that it's not because of her? Sick of not being able to wear sweatpants while watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Now just pop a couple of No Boner Rivas, and it doesn't matter how big Kim's ass is, you'll be as asexual as Paula Poundstone in an evangelical library. Hi, I'm Dr. Phil, and I was given a lump sum of money to say that No Boner Riva is the greatest medical marvel to ever exist. When you don't want the snake to wake up next to the gopher hole, you have to pop a pill so you don't pop that chub. Take it from me, a dude that doesn't have a medical license but means well. So talk to your doctor today about No Boner Riva and put an end to those ill-timed erections. Side effects include erections that are worse than you even started with, itching, sadness, loneliness, and missing Andrew Garfield. No Boner Riva. Erections be gone.
Alright, here I am, no longer in the car. And we don't have any ads. We never had any. I mean, we did. There was a time during COVID and when I actually did this consistently, when, oh yeah, we definitely had some, like Instacart. Never had a Blue Chew ad, though. That's one I really want to get. Not because I need it, just because I think, like, it'd be a funny one to do. Not saying I won't ever need it. Oh, believe me, though. There's no problems in that department, believe me. I still can't fucking believe this, dude. What timeline are we living in where this is real? I don't even know if I have anything else to say about this. We kind of talked about a lot of it, Let me just browse over what I've got here. Well, I want to say something about why I think this has exploded so much, no pun intended, on the internet all of a sudden, and why so many people from the left, from the right, the middle are coming together right now over this. Sorry, Beatles, but I truly think that Donald Trump has cornered himself economically, socially, militarily, geopolitically. He's made so many enemies because so many people are living with and in the conditions of his presidency. They're living in the conditions that are a direct result of the policy that he has passed, and they're suffering. I think the American people are clearly broke and lonely and hungry and tired, burned out, and horny. And the horniness goes with the loneliness, and that's because they're tired and broke. Not going to be doing a lot of dating when you're worried about paying rent. This was a really, really bad time for a presidential scandal of such outrageous proportions to drop out of nowhere. Like, of course we're going to fucking talk about it. What do you expect us to do? You've drained us of everything else. So now we're going to joke about you draining Bill Clinton's balls. That's what's going to happen. In the words of Andrew Cuomo, today is Monday, and we're going to talk about nursing homes and how Donald Trump belongs in one, where he can do all the ball draining he wants. I'll tell you one thing, Bill Clinton's old as fuck. You don't see him running for president again. Well, sorry. Probably. Did he have 2 terms? Not that that matters anymore. How many terms did Bill Clitoris serve? Oh, he served 1 and 2. Okay. Never mind. He can't do it again. And he understands that there's term limits. Not like the current guy who wants to go a 3rd time, but now his entire base fucking hates him. Not because of the illegal shit. Not because of the pedophile shit. Not because of the Russia shit. Or the fact that he's potentially being blackmailed by Putin to do this guy's bidding due to a photograph of him sucking Bill Clinton's penis. It's all connecting. You don't need a tinfoil hat for any of this shit. It's right in front of you. It's like zoinks, dude. What do you want us to do? Not talk about this? We just wanted healthcare. We just wanted affordable healthcare. And this guy had to go and be like, let me make an enemy out of every single person on the planet and then make them feel like they owe me. He's coming back like, you're welcome, America. Like, dude, you fucked this shit up so badly. You took away the food stamps. You made fun of the people who need them. And now the government isn't shut down anymore, which is cool, yeah. But now those people that were on SNAP benefits have to reapply, and they're saying that's to mitigate fraud. Why is the government so good at adding unnecessary extra steps in the name of efficiency or in the name of security? Suck my fucking dick. Actually, don't. I say that, but knowing the current president, he might take that literally. All I can say is I wanted to come on here and say very little of substance, other than I just wanted to say on the microphone, Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's penis. This has been the Short News Podcast for now. More is coming when I'm a little more awake. I'll see you tomorrow. But I just wanted to get that out here. Just wanted to talk about it a little bit. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach out to me on TikTok. Or not. Or don't. We don't know. But my name is Alex Mador. This has been the Short News Podcast. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back. We're doing more of this. We're going to really, really go deep into this mañana. We're going to go deep. We're going to go hard. We're going to go so deep. No one's gone this deep except for me, folks. When I sucked off Bill, believe me, we'll be back. We love you and you're very special. Bye. Wait, one more thing. Just like, imagine the sound. Imagine the sound. I'm not going to do the sound, but just think about it. So great. So great. Oh, I can't. It's impossible. Anyways, bye.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.